So, hello everybody, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United, and today we're going to talk about how you could lose all your Pi coins, including your Pi account. And trust me, it's for sure you could lose everything. So please watch till the end and ensure that the energy I'm going to use to talk about this goes through your veins so you know exactly what I'm about to tell you, because trust me when I say that I've got information, and this information is real, it's true, and it's from a good source. Like I told you, I've got sources, and this is from a good source, and I'm being told that people's accounts are going to be lost before mainnet. I'm going to tell you reasons why, and this is going to make you take heed, and you will ensure that you don't fall into that trap of desperation and doing things that may defy the terms and conditions of Pi's core team. I'll be right back. So yeah, this is Ray from Race United, and I'm back. Now let me tell you this. You need to know something, yeah? And what you need to know is that this world is full of a lot of generosity and full of a lot of persecution and stuff. But what I can tell you here and now is Pi could be the saving grace to a lot of people. So I'm going to tell you this. And I can tell you that, look, don't get yourself involved in anything that could jeopardize the Pi coins or Pi tokens that you've got. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'll elaborate on that, and I'll go deep into it. And once I go deep into it, you can end up basing your judgment on that. You understand what I'm saying? I'll try my best not to use any technical terms, so you will understand everything I'm saying. I hope it doesn't last too long. It may last a bit longer than I expect it to be. But however long it lasts, please stay till the end, because you should be able to watch every video. As long as you subscribe to my channel, you are here for a reason. You are here because you love my content. So let's go on. Now, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? So what I want to talk about is actually, first, let me tell you something. If you're on Pi, do you have any idea, or you may have an idea, or you may have a vast knowledge about the fact that Pi is and will continue to be the first mobile phone based cryptocurrency? It is that. Nothing is going to change that. Keep that in your minds. Let that sink in your heads. Know that Pi is the first, the one and only mobile phone based cryptocurrency there is, hands down, and that's it. So they were the first, or they are the first. They're here to stay. They're the predominant force of mobile phone or mobile cryptocurrency, and they are going to do great things. However, my optimism is based on facts. It's not based on conjecture. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to you. You can base your optimism, feed off my energy, or go learn things yourself by reading the white paper, reading the FAQs, go to the page, read some of the comments, ask questions, get responses from the core team, get responses from the moderators, get responses from fellow pioneers, and you will understand what's happening. If you can invest as much time as that, come here, watch me, let me invest my time there, come and tell you, subscribe, be a member, and let's do this. So yes, Pi is the first. And they're dominant. We are 23 million as of the 13th of August 2021. We're 23 million plus strong and counting. So remember that. Don't let any of those miniature ones derail you. You get what I'm saying? I've got a lot to talk about today. I'm passionate about this. I never thought I was going to release a video like this, but I've had enough of all these scammers around trying to get people's stuff. You're going to understand what I'm saying. So please follow what I'm about to tell you, and let's do this, because this is going to help you. It's going to help everybody, and you will not let anybody take your life for granted, your livelihood for granted. All right, so let's do this and let's ensure that nobody, oh, where did I put my thing? Yeah, let's ensure that nobody gets a hang of anything we have. I'll be right back. Yes, so one thing I need to remind you of is there are lots of other copycat mobile phone based cryptocurrency around, and a lot of you desperate people will go there and say, hey, I'm loving this, I love this, it's gonna make perfect sense, let me do this. You're in for a ride. You understand what I'm saying? You're in for a ride, and you don't want that. You don't want to be in for a ride. And this is gonna, the ride I'm talking about here is gonna be a rugged one, because they don't give you anything. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to tell you, give you the names of them. It's gonna be controversial, but I don't give a shit. I swear my French and my English language and my Swahili and my Afrikaans and my Dutch and my Deutsch and my Afghanistan language and my Farsi and my Français and my whatever language. I don't give a shit. You understand? I'm going to say what I have to say, and whether it goes viral or not, I could care less, because I care about people that subscribe to me and people that belong to the Pi network family. I don't want anybody to lose out after all the hard work. So let me just call them out. Now, there are a few, but not to name them. I'll just name maybe 3, and I'll give you their viability and their authenticity, and I'll tell you if they're for real or if they're jokers. You get what I'm saying? If they're for real or they're jokers. So pay attention and let me do my thing. So first and foremost, we've got something called the Eagle Network. The Eagle Network. Eagle Network. Now, me, before I talk about something, I try to learn about it just to see what they're about. So I've had that account for a while. I never gave them much. I've had their account. I've had to check what they're about, how they call their what invitation code, and we call ourselves pioneers. What do they call themselves? Hey, I could care less. All I can tell you is these people don't show themselves. You understand? They look at it, they follow the model, they copy the model, word for word, the model of Pi, because Pi are the pioneers. And what do? They just name everything differently. I'm going to read something word for word for you that the core team have sent that I need to let you know. And once I read that word for word to you, I don't think you'll be following these people anymore. You understand? So there is the Eagle Network, of course, the Eagle Network, which I'll be talking about a bit in detail. Well, if I have any details to say, but I'll talk about that. And then there's another one called the B Network, which certain people have already fallen in love with. Meanwhile, they don't even mind, so the numbers are growing apparently. So they think that they're catching up with Pi, but most of them are pioneers. You get what I'm saying? Most of them are pioneers, and from big time pioneers. Some of them have over 100,000 Pi coins, and they're there. Some of them have invited people. I'll tell you why I'm advising you not to do it. And you can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you. You get what I'm saying? So I'll give you reasons why I believe you shouldn't do it. Do you get me? And once I say that, it will be up to you to decide whether you want to or not. But come mainnet, when your Pi is burned, don't come to me and say, hey Ray, now I have nothing to tell you then. Like I said, I wouldn't give a shit then. But now, I'm giving a shit. You understand? Pardon my languages, but I'm giving a shit because you are watching. And if you're watching, then I care about you and I want you to know. You get what I'm saying? This is something I never thought I was going to do. But I am doing it because I've seen it happen. People are desperate out there. And when somebody's desperate, they could do anything. You understand? They could do anything. And I don't want you exhibiting that level of desperation, because, like I said, you're going to do something that you're going to regret later on, come mainnet. And you don't want that. It's going to be controversial, everything I'm saying right now. But like I said, I don't give a shit. All right? Yes. So there is that, the B Network. And then there is TimeStop. Now, TimeStop, I would say I wouldn't have a lot against them. However, well, their model seems slightly different because they go with a 24-hour period. So as long as you do it, you are gonna get at least 24 times 24 whatever the name is. I don't even know the names. God, that's what tells you straight away that I could care less. All I know is I need to study pi and give every information I've got to you. But all these other mimickers and copycats, trust me, I've got word. I've got word. So those of you that are members, you are going to know everything. Those of you that aren't members, you're just going to hear it from me. And if you become a member, you will know everything. Because I'm not going to get my information and give it to you free of charge whilst you don't invest in my channel. Do you know what I have to pay to get my channel sorted? You have no idea. So if you don't help my channel grow, you get a little information, you can use that. That's fair enough. But the real deal stuff will be only for my few members I've got who are paying every month, so my channel will be built properly. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes, there's Time Stop. Now, Time Stop, I don't have a lot against them, although I can't say much about them. I'm not going to say a lot about them, but they are the first two, Eagle Network and B Network, I'm going to go into in detail. I'll be right back. And so I'm back. The Eagle Network. If you look at my thumbnail, you saw that there was B Network and then there is Eagle Network. Flanking the boss of all bosses. Flanking Pi. Because I'm trying to let you know, they will keep flanking Pi. They will keep copying Pi. But they will never be Pi. You know what I'm saying? Pi is not paying me anything. Remember that? I just know people and I know things. And I know people that know things, or people that know people that know people that know things. And people that know things that know people that know things that know people that know things and know more things. So imagine the information trickling down to me. It's factual information, mate. No fiction, nothing made up. So listen, we've got the B Network, Eagle Network. Now, Eagle Network, they've got this ego, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they've got Eagle Network, and the model is just very similar to Pi. You know, get an invitation code. I don't know how they call it. Get an invitation code from somebody, get on the bandwagon, see how it goes. You know, eventually you earn something. The more people you have, the more Eagle coins you get. I don't know the name, so I'm just telling you, you know. And then of course, when that happens, the number increases by day, increases every 24 hours. Same model, every 24 hours you need to come back. So it means they're copying Pi. You get what I mean? They're using Pi scripts. Therefore, I'm going to read something to you very soon, word for word, information I've got from the core team. You need to stay till the end. That's why I'm leaving it till the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving it till the end, because if I don't leave it till the end, you're not going to watch. I know you people. You don't like sitting on your ass and watching something useful. Unless somebody's fooling about on TikTok, that you'll watch everything and scroll and scroll. By the time you realize, half of your day is gone and you've done nothing other than watch somebody fool on TikTok. While I've got something here that can maintain or give you some wealth in the near future. Listen, I gotta be blunt with you guys. Try to be not to be trivial and be real. Being real means you listen to real stuff. And I'm telling you real things right here, right now. Now listen to me. So ego, and I'm going to be aggressive. I always am. Some people say I shouldn't be. But we humans listen to aggression other than passive aggression. You listen to active aggression. So listen to me. And I'm going to be that to you today. Right. So as I was saying, listen, I'm very passionate about this. I'll be very disjointed even though I've scripted it a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm very pissed off about all these people going around sharing codes of Eagle and all the other ones to people, innocent people, of course, and then they'll end up having their pies burned because they might be deemed as people that have scripted Pi. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to be part of that. And if you don't want to be part of that, then what you need to do is refrain from that. Stay away from that. You know, because Pi is here to stay. Invite more people to your Pi network, your Pi platform, and let them mine all the time. The people you know, of course. The people you know. Not people you don't know, because people you don't know, you can't contact them. So this B network thing, they do that, you know, and every 24 hours, same model. You go, you do your thing, you mine. I don't have a lot to say about that because I'm going to say a similar thing about B network. Actually, B network, I've got quite a bit more to say about them. I'll be right back. And so I'm back. Now about the B network. Let's go straight. B network. They've got this yellow backdrop, obviously, the color of a bumblebee, Do you know what I mean? And what have they done? It's similar. They've actually just mirrored Pi. That's why they piss me off a lot. They've mirrored Pi, and you know what? I took one guy's invitation code. Somebody I read about. I was reading about some reviews on the Play Store, app, where you could download B Network. So I went there, and then I was reading the review, and I saw one guy. So I used this invitation code just to see what they're about. So I went there, and then of course, this guy's account just kept increasing and increasing. He got so many members. He got within 2 days, he got like 800 members without even inviting them. You know, so I don't know. I was looking, I said, nah, this is very scammy, man. How can he get all of that? Are they same people? I didn't understand, of course. And yet, I did the same feedback. I'm a YouTuber, and I had nobody until I invited them. But anyway, so I realized he was in on it. He was in on it with the B Network. It got to, I think, 400 or so, whatever, 800. I don't know, I've forgotten. And his number never increased anymore. It was capped. And he stopped mining. He wasn't mining anymore. He got like a lot of B coins. I'm just naming them like that. Sorry, B coins. He got a lot of it and he stopped mining. You understand? But in order to understand it, I had to be there to understand it. Because even when you're a news reporter, in order to understand the news, you need to be there with the news. You can't just talk from what you don't know. So I've been there. I've seen how B Network works, and they've mirrored and copied, actually not mirrored, copied Pi word for word. They've scripted Pi and just named themselves B Network. You don't see them. They don't give you any proper information apart from the fact that, oh, they've increased to 10 million. Oh, they're now 12 million. For all you know, most of them are pioneers, desperate to get some cryptocurrency going. Listen, nothing good comes easy and nothing good is free. Remember that you need to work hard for it. Hard workers earn what they've worked for. You don't just come in thinking money is going to fall from heaven. I see a lot of people talking about KYC, how much Pi is going to be. Oh, this and that. Listen, you people are just, you want easy life. There's no such thing as easy life unless you're a criminal. If you're not a criminal, life will not be easy. You will earn everything through your blood, sweat, and tears. And I have to spell it out to all of you that that's what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, the B Network, oh my God, with their yellow backdrop, it even annoys me. You know, and they have all of that. You know, and I'm looking at it and I'm reading about them and I don't see anybody, nobody comes in to tell you anything. I don't even know their origin. I'm trying to get it, but they have some B Network somewhere with some different logo, and then they've got this B Network, and I'm like, which one is which? Where do they come from? Somebody said they're from China. I'm like, yeah, so if they're from China, it doesn't make them any worse or any better, but I need to learn, study what they're about. And in studying them, I wasn't convinced. You get what I mean? I wasn't convinced. And that's my opinion. Remember that. It is my opinion. You can say all you want. I'm not saying get off it. It's up to you. If you want to get off that bandwagon, the quicker you do, the better. If you don't want it, stay there until we get to mainnet. And you realize that you've been deemed as one of the scripters. That happens. I'll just be, you know, there pitying for you. And I'll say, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes. That is that about the B Network and the Ego Network, or vice versa. Ego Network and the B Network. Listen, I've talked a lot, but you know what's going to follow, right? The consequences. I'm going to give you the consequences of implementing them. That is very interesting. Trust me when I say the consequences of implementing them. I'll be right back. Yes, and so I'm back. Let's continue. So now I'm going to read a quote from the core team to you. And after that, you judge for yourself. This is so important that all of you take heed and take note. So, open quote, or in inverted commas, quote, follow just official sites and official announcements on home screen of the Pi network. Due to the growing success of the Pi network, the number of fraudulent applications that copy our model and our content is also increasing. Remember that. For example, the white paper, they copy word for word only to change the company name and currency name. So in this case, you would realize that the B network would say B coins, but all the other stuff are the model of Pi. Let's continue. The fraudulent applications may be stealing your private information. Also, make sure that you do not use your Pi network password in these other places, because you're endangering the security of your Pi account. Reminder and warning. Now this is with exclamation signs, 3 of them. Reminder and warning. With the ever-growing popularity of Pi network, we may see an increase in users that utilize scripts to try to cheat or derail the system. To ensure fairness to pioneers who are doing the right things, we would like to assure the community that the core team has ways of identifying scripting. Unauthorized scripting is a violation of the terms of service, and accounts that use or have used scripting may be burned before the mainnet. At core team, best regards. Unquote. Now, I've read this because I needed you to know. Everything I've been saying from the beginning of my journey of this YouTube channel with respect to Pi has been about me trying to guide you and also learning from some of you, so we all get to where we're going and keep our journey of success going. Now, if you're trying to cheat the system, you are in for something that's going to shock your system. You understand what I'm saying? So I am not going to let anybody do that as far as I'm concerned. If you're here watching me, ensure that you're not one of them. Because if you are, I'm warning you, or I'm trying to tell you with so much emphasis, that your account will be burned come mainnet. And when that happens, don't blame me or the core team or a moderator or anybody. Blame yourself for trying to be a cheat. But if you're not one of them, then hey, give yourself a round of applause and keep going using the same route, the same journey, and follow the home page. That's the only place you're going to get proper information from. You understand? That's the information I get from people from there. I don't get any information from anybody that has nothing to do with Pi. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling you here and now, get your information from the right sources. Ensure that you don't get your information from anywhere else that could be fraudulent or deceptive or misleading. I will be right back. And so I'm back for the conclusion. Now, hey, what did I talk about? I talked about the fact that Pi is they are the pioneers of mobile phone-based cryptocurrency. None other than them. Remember that. Bear that in mind. Pi network is the pioneer, or are the pioneers of mobile phone-based cryptocurrency. And they are the biggest of all of them, because we have over 23 million engaged pioneers and counting. And this is just within 2 years and 5 months. Can you imagine what's going to happen in the next 2 years and 5 months? We're going to be around 100 million. More so, we're going to have a strong team of pioneers who are going to ensure that our value is driven up and up and up. And the only way is up. Therefore, the sky's the limit. Remember that. Now, that's what I can tell you. And I spoke about that. I also spoke about the fact that there are other copycats like TimeStop, like B Network, like Ego Network, which most of you are there because you believe it's going to work. Hey, if it does work, great, because I have an account there. I've not given them any of my details. They made me want to do KYC. I said, hell no, I'm not doing KYC. If I do KYC, you get my information. What are you going to use it for? You get what I'm saying? What if the private and public keys you've been giving me are fake ones just to use as a proxy to get into my information, my details? That ain't happening. You get what I'm saying? So I never did the KYC. Eventually, they might invite me again and we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm studying all of them. I'm trying to get there to see if there's anybody to talk to. There's nobody. So why should I trust a system where I can't speak to anybody? Tell me. You tell me. If you can't speak to anybody with a system that you're using, then, hey, you need to start questioning things. Because remember, your details are you. Your secret is your power. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what you need to do. So I spoke about them. I elaborated particularly on Ego Network and B Network. And I let you know that I have accounts of both. but they will never have any detailed information about me because I am not sure about them. And I know a lot of people would mirror what I'm trying to say. You understand? So that's what that's about. And obviously, I gave you quotes from the core team as to what you need to do to ensure you don't fall into that trap of scripting, because that breaks the terms of service. In other words, the terms and conditions. Do you understand me? So this is what I need all of you to do. Make sure you stay on track. Invite more people to your Pi environment. Make sure you have a lot of people, so your Pi mining rate will be higher. Therefore, you gain a lot more Pi tokens. So come mainnet, you will be one of those that obviously have some sort of portfolio. The name is Ray. The channel is Rays United. And the word is